What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. As always, it has been a little while since the last video. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic. And speaking of you are looking absolutely fantastic. That shirt that you're wearing, it fits you very nice. This video, we are going to be working on, the camera gimbal is not going to show you. We're going to be working on the Western Lego MOC. I don't know if you can tell, but I have changed a few things around on the shelf. I have moved a lot of Batman minifigures and everything like that. We'll go over that all later. But we are going to do a little bit of work on the Western MOC, and then we're going to talk about just some goals that I have for the channel. I'm excited for it, like I already said. And yeah, let's take a look at the Western MOC and see what all needs to be done, because it's a lot. I did a little bit here since the last video. So we have a lot of work to do over here. I've done nothing there. So I think the goal for right now is going to be finishing this section off. As you can see, I've got some different colored plate here. That is because I'm going to try to create like a dual layer. It's going to have 2 layers, so I didn't want to use up a bunch of tan plate. I think I'm going to change this out so that way you can really see the cool fine line of the different colored tans there. We're going to start off with, I don't know if we have enough to completely fill this, but we definitely have enough to do this little section here. This past weekend went and filled up, hopefully you can see the bucket. Went and filled up the bucket over at 5 Star, so shout out to 5 Star. They are great if you're local in the California Orangevale area. Great Lego hobby store. Definitely recommend checking them out if you are local to that area. Part of me feels like I need to clean up this absolute mess first, but I also have a mess here, and I made a mess from cleaning that stuff up, and there's a mess over there. It's all a mess. So maybe randomly throughout the video, you'll see things be cleaned. Maybe, probably not, but mess. Okay, hopefully your guys' level of ADHD matches mine, because I think what we're going to do is we're going to organize these minifigures, because I moved this and I moved that. So we're going to organize these minifigures and then put the minifigures in the little Viking village, because I have been working on some Viking minifigures, and I am absolutely freaking in love with Lego Viking minifigures right now. Like, I'm not usually a big fan of just basic Lego minifigures. How many times did I just say minifigures there? Holy cow. Normally, I'm not a fan of, like, the yellow, just classic. I mean, these aren't classic, but you know what I mean. And the Viking Village is just absolutely sick. So, we're going to put some Vikings here, and we're going to get all of these. Oh, man, I got to fix that, too. We're going to get all of these Star Wars figgies just hanging out in the cantina over here. So as much as I have been delaying it, it is finally time to put all the minifigures that I've just left laying on the shelf into where they belong, in the little cantina or Boba's Palace, and then in the little Viking Village. It does add a lot of character, and it is actually more fun than I remember, just placing minifigures all over the place, adding some story to the sets. And I do think if you have shelves, it's really cool to create a little environment inside them. And just like that, it looks a lot better. Got all the figures up now. They're all kind of hanging out, doing some Mos Eisley Cantina. Now, I know there's a lot of figures that don't make sense. Also, a lot of figures that wouldn't make sense, like hanging out with each other. But that's okay, because I'm kind of going for like the Star Wars game where everybody's just hanging out, chilling. Especially him, Mr. Red Eyes over there. He is for sure chilling, smoking that good frog.
But it's got some Labrador in it.
What's Labrador?
It's dog shit.
What?
And then the Viking village looks much more lively. We got some Vikings over here in the little Viking ship. Got the blacksmith over there. I don't think I've shown this too much, the set, but the fire actually goes up. That's pretty cool. Got a bunch of Vikings just chilling. Got some beer, some ale over there. Very nice. Got a Mongolian dude. He came in, he's new to the little village. Got an archer too. This set is honestly so cool. If you were thinking about getting it, it is expensive. I will admit, Ness got this for me. It is an expensive set, but if you get it and you're into like anything Viking, it will not let you down. This whole top comes off and you can really see into there. Pretty cool. Got a lot of different things in there. Yeah, I would say it's 100% worth. I'd actually say this set is worth it. The box is super cool. Has a very nice glare on it, but the box is super cool, as well as the Western box up there. Got some other cool boxes, some big figs. Then these are actually pins that Ness got me for Christmas. That's pretty cool. They're lightsaber sized pins. Wait.
Are you sure about that?
They're lightsaber shaped full-size pins. That's what I was trying to say. And while we are over here, I might as well bless your eyes with this absolute beautiful scene right here. Everything I'm seeing on the phone is just, it's beautiful. Is this not just like happiness? When people say money doesn't buy happiness, they clearly do not have a classic Lego Batman shelf in their life, because they would never say that again. Because look how I'm smiling right now. This is beautiful. Hopefully you like Lego Batman as much as me. If not, you're just like, cool, this is cool. But under here, we've got the more modern version of the Arkham. I'm gonna try to figure out how to get the helicopter like to hang up here, as I think that would be cool. And then I'll put the Joker and all that, and put some more minifigures on the back side. But down here, yeah, we got the more classic, or no, that's classic. That's new with a little extra. It's like 1 1/4 of the new Arkham Asylums. So I definitely need to put some more minifigures down here. And while we're looking at things that have changed, I also moved the Slave 1 Django's and Boba's over here under the little Boba Fett shrine there, which, ooh, I should probably dust. And then just got some Batman stuff over here on the desk for right now, and this is still a mess. And I know. We're still gonna get to the Western stuff. Don't worry, this is probably gonna be a longer video. Just, I needed to get these figures up. I think it looks so much better having the figures up. It's still kind of messy, just having them like all over the place, but for right now, I'm cool with it. I think having them all face the front looks a lot better, but this is cool too. I think the first thing that we're gonna do here is clear off everything that is not supposed to be included on the mock, and then we'll get a rough idea of where we are at from there. But for right now, like, I don't necessarily think they had these in the 1800s. I mean, it would be cool. You know, like, we probably would have, never mind, I'm not gonna say that. It would be cool, but I don't think they had them. So we're gonna take this out. We're gonna get the trash out, and then just all the other stuff, you know, like this, time accurate, this, not time accurate. So get that stuff, get this. I'm gonna shut up and actually just clean it, and then we will go from there. Alrighty, so I have cleaned off a lot of the random stuff, and I have made some pretty good progress actually over here. This is going to be kind of the rough angle, and it's gonna sweep out over into this direction, and then it'll drop back down to just the regular tan plate. I don't think that I'm gonna have enough to completely finish this, but I think, whoa, I think we are going to make a pretty good dent in this section. I'm actually really happy. As you can kind of see, just using random plate. I do think I'm gonna end up doing an end cap right here eventually, but just using random plate color for right now, so I'm not using up too much of the tan being covered by the dark tan. You need to fill in a few little patches, but I am really happy with how this little line is going to go. Then we'll finish off the creek. Obviously, at some point, maybe tonight, I'm not 100% sure. Obviously, a lot more work to finish there, but like pulling back and looking at it, I'm pretty happy with that shape. I am starting to like the different coloring. At first, I wasn't going to do it, but then I realized it just looks like a big plain grid. So we're gonna do the same thing over here at some point. This is the sloped section that actually raises in elevation as you go. I think it's about 2.5 bricks tall, roughly there. So we'll kind of do the same thing because I'm not happy with how that looks. Originally, that was just the splotchiness I was gonna go for. But after seeing the way that the oil pump over there, little oil shaft works, or the, you know, the tan around that and everything, I'm really happy with that. Definitely need to do kind of the similar blending in over here, but I'm happy with how this is going to turn out. I think I'm happy with how this is going to turn out. So first things first, I knew I had to finish the open spots that were in the ground, the little open areas you can see there. I had to fill them with some brick. So I knew that was something we had to do, and then we could go ahead and figure out where the rocks were going to go before we did the water flow. Once we did that, things started moving pretty quickly, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. You guys will see in just a minute, I promise. Space over here that I'm just kind of hiding with the sets that we still have to convert over. So, but there's not much. We're pretty much there. I mean, almost everything is complete. Obviously, we still have a lot more plate work to do over here. That's a whole other story. That'll be separate. Right now, we are completely done building. So this is where we're at. I'm pretty happy with it. We got the river done. I'll probably end up going through one more time with the plant just to give it a little bit more of filling. Like, I'll probably end up redoing this section. I was going to do it in this video, but I decided not to. Redoing this section with the green plate and making it more like this, where there's only the little plants there. I need to order some little 1x pieces for the water, but that's pretty much done. I mean, you know, I'm sure it'll change by the time all of this is done, and all of that, and this, because this we got to figure out. I think we're going to end up adding a mine somewhere in here. Somehow we're going to figure out how to do a mine. There's probably going to be like a dual-faced wall, because this whole section does come up and off. It's going to be kind of interesting now that I've built all of that up there, but we'll figure that out. And I do need to do the river, so at some point we are going to have to lift this off, because that's going to be a little, I want to do a little native camp inside, probably on the far side, and a wall here, and then on this side do some type of mine, that there's an entrance here, and then slope it for an entrance. Obviously the horse could not get up there right now, so we'll figure out some type of entrance. It's going to be guarded, I'm sure, because this is a fort up there. Another thing, this little pin, I like the fence that I built there. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure Brixie has built a fence very similar. That might be how I got the idea, like how I could remember to build that fence. But it's not specifically based off of anything that I've seen, but I feel like Brixie has built something like that. That is a really cool designed fence. I just don't like the location or the brown underneath. So all of that is going to be replaced, probably with tan. I'm not sure where that's going to go. Be on this side, I do plan on getting one more little teepee over here on this little sloped area at some point. So I'm not sure where this is going to go. If you guys have an idea, maybe it could go kind of in the city, you know, like a little corral in the middle of the city, as well as other things that could go in the city. I mean, that takes up most of it. These are going to be relatively small. This I'll probably, if it's like this, where the face is here, this will maybe be, we'll round that there, bring it to here, slope it there, so it'll be a small bank. And then this, we could do something like that, so there's a small little alleyway, and that could go about yonder. It could go out yonder. It could go that direction. I feel like down on the minifigures perspective, that's about the right distance and gap that you might need. I don't know. I think it's gonna work. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, if that spacing and that size compared to the general store. But I mean, that's a general store. They're gonna have a lot more things in there, so it would make sense for it to be a little bit bigger. Okay, now this part, if you're just looking for the strictly Lego content, you're probably gonna wanna just go ahead and leave this video, because we're gonna talk about some of the goals I have for the channel. So if you're into the content that I create, for one, I really appreciate it. And if you wanna hear some of the goals for the channel, then go ahead and stick around. If you're into other Lego videos, I will go ahead and let you know. No more Lego for the rest of the video, except for what you see in front of you. I've been filming content for a long time, actually. I found some videos from when I was a lot younger. Me and my buddy, Chance. I say that like you know him, but I'm just gonna go ahead and name drop him. Chance, him and I used to make like zombie videos, and I would get my mom on the very first iPhone that was ever made to run around and follow us out in the woods, out behind the back of the property. And, you know, we would run around and pretend that we're like running and hunting zombies down and everything like that. That being said, I've always liked filming videos like that, and I've always wanted to make some type of high production style video. And this channel is kind of going to be like a test. I'm not in it for any type of money. I don't necessarily care if the channel ever gets monetized. It would be cool, sure, absolutely. But this is like a hobby inside of multiple hobbies. Basically, this is like an outlet for all of my hobbies, because I want to share them because I think they're cool, and I do think other people might think they're cool. If somebody's thinking about spending their money on something, if I can show a review on an airsoft gun, on a Lego product, custom products, I don't really review official sets. I don't think my opinion needs to validate your opinion on a set, but there are custom sets. There's stuff that's just cool that I'm going to be reviewing in the future that I think you guys might enjoy. Even if you're not into airsoft, I'm going to put more effort into the production value of it to make it just more entertaining to watch in a general aspect. Like the whole general aspect, it's just going to be more entertaining to watch. Now, I'm still going to do Lego videos. It might be 3 Lego videos, 1 airsoft, 1 gameplay, 1, who knows. I may, at some point, might make a channel that is more the production side, that the edited videos does take a lot of effort to put together to make something that's semi-decent and doesn't look super cheesy. Actually, hold on. This, in fact, is one of the things that is, you know, something that you do need for that type of stuff. This is an airsoft gun. Now, yes, YouTube, this is an airsoft gun. It's a replica. It's technically a toy. You go out and you have fun with it. It can hurt people if you're dumb, but if you're wearing all the proper protection, then it's not going to hurt you. But this is a gas blowback, so it has a little bit of recoil, and for making a video where you're going to be simulating gunfire, this thing will work for that. So it's just something really cool, and for gameplay, it's something really fun. Just for the aspect of enjoying airsoft. Airsoft is something that you don't have to be anything special to just go out, have fun. If you like playing Call of Duty, I guarantee you, you're gonna like playing airsoft. It's just real life Call of Duty in a way. There's respawns, you play game modes, and if you're not comfortable around firearms, airsoft is another really cool thing. With all of that put to the side, with the zombie talk at the beginning of this whole rant, I have always wanted to make produce a video, something that is entertaining in a way that you could sit down, watch it, and be like, that was almost a movie, a short film, or something like that. And I've got buddies that are willing to help me with that, and so in the future, I am working on doing some short films or something like that, maybe a mini-series. I'm not 100% sure what it's going to end up being. It might just be a couple of 5-minute videos just to see how it works, just to work on the editing, At some point, I'm going to be looking for somebody that can help with CGI. Not a ton of it, but just the bare minimum basics. I want to do a lot of it all physical. Can't think of what it's called right now. Practical effects, there we go. I want to use a lot of practical effects, but there is some CG work, like bullet casings coming out of the rifles, things like that that do need to be done. In a way, I've got the time to be able to work on something like this, so I think it's going to be really fun. But with that being said, I realize that there are people that just enjoy the content that I have been making, the just random, sporadic videos. So I can't leave you guys hanging high and dry and not make a video for a month. So with that being said, I am going to do a lot more videos with the mocks, not necessarily around airsoft, but I am going to be doing a lot more airsoft reviews. Like this thing I have not talked anything about on this channel. I've done a lot of work to this rifle, this replica rifle, YouTube, and I'm going to do a full review on it. I think it would be really cool. I've done a lot of work, like I said, to this thing. I've got a few different replicas that I've done a lot of work to that I think would be really cool to do videos on, and then sprinkle in some gameplay, do full gameplay videos, and then go right back to airsoft. So there's going to be a lot of different things on this channel. Now, with this massive rant over, if you are still here, leave a thumbs up in the comments. That means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you guys want to see with the channel, what type of videos you would like to see, and we're just going to go from there, because I'm just making the type of content and the videos that I want to, and I don't know, I enjoy it, and I enjoy being able to make content. So if you guys have an idea that sounds cool, thing that we could do on the channel and make real somehow, then let me know in the comments. I think that would be super cool. And yeah, it's really just getting started. I've been doing this for like 2 years now, but I haven't really been doing this consistently, nor putting effort into it. And I mean, I'm still going to try to do it consistently, but the effort level is going to go up, and that might be just doing it more consistently. I don't know how long it's going to be until you guys start seeing the production style videos, but I promise you, there's going to be a lot of really cool content coming. You hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up while you're in that location, and I appreciate every single one of you that has been here for the journey. A lot of you guys that are here and commenting have been here since I started doing YouTube, and we are going to be doing a lot more lives. I want Ness to be in the channel and like featuring or involved in the channel more. I think that's going to be really cool, and yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. I hope you guys are. I hope you guys have had a great day. I hope I haven't taken up too much of your time. I probably have with this rant. But, I don't know. Just get out there, guys. Do what you guys enjoy. Do stuff that makes it fun, because you don't live that long. You really, I mean, you do, but you really don't. You never know when you're going to go. So just enjoy the life you have. And, yeah. I think 25, this year is going to be a great year for a lot of people. And, I don't know. I'm just excited for everybody. I will see you all in the next video. Peace out. Okay, we're gonna cut this. I cannot figure out how to lock my chair. Making me feel pretty special, man. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, we're gonna cut that. Horse hoe, no, not.